Actually, I wanted to talk to you about your deal right now. So did you get that thing all signed up and stuff?
Which one are you talking about?
Whoops. You guys couldn't hear you. I'm sorry. Did you guys not hear me that whole time?
Yeah, I did.
No, we
Okay.
heard you. Oh.
All right, good. I had you guys on mute.
So I had that one that I had for they were listing at 148. I got
Right.
in there at 132.3. Is that the one you're talking about?
I was talking about the one that was 100 and it was praised at like 140.
Oh yeah. So I sent her that agreement this morning, and she finally responded that she was in a meeting and she wanted to know where the other 50 grand was. I'm like, what?
Really?
So I got with Justin. He thinks he heard that she would do 100 cash and then finance the other 50. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure what's going on there. So I gotta get her on the horn.
Right.
But,
okay.
But
I
I
know
did get the other one taken care of though. That one I was working on. I got a wholesaler to assign it to for 5K, and we're getting all that worked out today.
Sweet. That's
Yep.
awesome.
So
Very
that'll
good to
close on
hear.
the 25th.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I don't even really remember that one. Tell me a little bit about how that went, because I didn't hear how that whole deal went.
Yeah, that was one that they were at like 148, and we talked, and I ended up getting it for making an offer at 132.3. Actually, I did it on a call one day with all of us.
Oh, cool.
And it was about 2 weeks ago, and
Uh-huh.
right before Memorial Day, I guess.
Okay.
So I went over and looked at it. It was pretty rough, and I
Oh, that was the one you're going to go see. Right. Okay.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
So I sat down. I said, there's just a lot going on here. I said, that number's not going to work, and I tried to get to 105. I was at 132. I knew she was going to work me a little, so I went to 105. Then she went to 115. And then I was going to meet her in the middle at 110 because my wholesaler said he'd be between 85 and 115.
Okay.
So,
Cool. So you already had the buyer in place?
I'm sorry?
You already had the buyer in place?
Yeah, I had a wholesaler that was willing to work with me. I gave him the info the previous night. He was giving a presentation at the Syria. So it worked out pretty good.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah. So they're going to give me a 5K assignment, and it'll be 120. They'll be in on it all day, and that's closing on the 25th.
Sweet. Love it.
Yeah. So that'll be my first one.
Is that in Indiana?
It's just north of Indy a little bit here in a neighboring city. Yep.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, ring that fucking bell.
Come on, baby. And then last night, I'm like, oh my God, I'm like 100 grand. I'm like, oh, this is going to be sweet. And, great house. And then I send that off and she comes back with that. So we'll see if what we can do. It's still, I don't know.
Yeah. I know I listened to you guys talk. I didn't get on the call last night, but I was listening to it afterwards, and you were talking about maybe getting it financed and all that stuff, and I just wanted to throw my 2 cents in on that.
Good.
Just so that not that you need to say that I am doing anything, you just like I was talking about it yesterday, take each little piece of what somebody says and, because everything Nick said is, dead on, but I believe from a standpoint of, we lost Reed. That's who it was. I believe from a standpoint when you're in the beginning stages of doing all these things, when you're through your first couple deals, is like, just keep it as simple as possible, like get in and get out.
That's wise. Wise stuff there.
Just because sometimes it gets complicated, and then if you're going to go and do a private lender thing and you've never done that before, and all that kind of stuff, it just keep it simple and get yourself built up a little bit with some simplicity, and then move on to some more, put yourself on putting yourself on the limb a little bit, So, but that's just my opinion. I'm not saying it's the right thing or the wrong thing. It's just, uh, you know, I mean, shoot, that would be if that deal was to work out the way it was supposed to. $26,000 is freaking good money. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
was I was dancing all night. It was hard to sleep.
yeah, I remember, man, back in the day, I had this one deal, it was a fourplex, and it wasn't a seller finance deal. We were actually going to buy it, but it was going to be like $1,500 a month positive, and I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep. Same exact thing. I ended up getting the deal, and we made a bunch of money positive, but that freaking thing was such a pain in the ass. I was like over there every week fixing shit, and you know, just it was so stressful. It was 35 minutes away, 35 minutes each way to go to it. It was a fourplex, and the tenants we had there were not great tenants, and it was just an expensive education is what it ended up being. So
Right.
I'm done with those expensive educations. I want to make things simple and keep them going where they're going. And does anybody else have any thoughts on that real quick?
No,
Oh,
you went through the whole 2008 stuff, so you have a lot of
right.
war stories to talk about that. So, I mean, I'm learning from you that just to keep it simple, because it's very easy to get, when you hear all these little things that people are doing, it's very easy to get distracted by the shiny objects, as you always talk about,
Right.
but it's just try to
Yeah.
just stay in your lane. And there are things that people talk about, and I'm like, okay, that's great. Maybe that's something I can be doing 2-3 years down the line. And I make notes in my little notepad.
Absolutely.
Like every time we've had a speaker in Justin's group, and he's brought all these speakers that specialize in, options, or even a guy that specializes in pre-foreclosure, that's not something I can do right now.
Right.
I'm just not in a position to do that right now. But that's something I've made a note on my little notepad, because I have an electronic notepad on my laptop that I have for things down the line. You know what I mean? Like one of the things I love to get involved in is Airbnb, but that's not something for right now. Maybe that's something a year from today. So
Right.
it's not trying to discourage you, but you also have to be realistic, because you don't want to go too wide without going deep. You want to go deep first.
Right.
Once you've gone ahead and knocked that out, then go wide.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, and like an Airbnb is a really great example, because you can make really good money on that, but we did a lot of, it wasn't Airbnb at the time. Basically what it was VRBO, and, I had places all over the place: Hawaii, Russian River, New Orleans, Tahoe, and it was great, but man, there's a lot to it that they don't tell you about. You got to deal with cleaners, which are so hard to find.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to manage it from afar, the managers, they don't tell you everything, and they take money, and so, and I'm not saying that you can't do it, but it's definitely, it comes down to, what are you willing to endure to do it, right?
Right.
So like, if I found another, and like, I'll give you a great example. We had an awesome condo in Maui. It was a 2-bedroom place, just looked over the ocean, beautiful, everything, right? Just granite countertops, the whole deal. And we were paying like $2,200 a month for the place, right? And when it rented during the regular season, it was great. We made good money and all that stuff. And then whenever we went over there, we realized that we didn't stay at the place hardly at all. Like we were out doing stuff all the time. We were going to the beach or going hiking or doing whatever it is that we did. So this place was probably back then about a $400,000 condo or something like that. I don't remember the exact numbers. Well, we ended up deciding to sell it because we were probably losing money on it overall when you looked at the whole overall year, because there are, even though, now it's probably a little bit different, but back then there were slow seasons too. The summertime wasn't as good as it is now. There's a lot of different things. And then, but what we ended up doing is we sold that place and we bought another place up the road that was not in, it wasn't like it's a bad area, but not in as good an area, but it was only a 400 square foot studio. And
Right.
because we decided like, hey, look, most people that come to places like this, they don't stay in the condo, they're doing things outside. We made twice as much money on that place, on the smaller place, than we did on the bigger, way more nicer place, and it was only $1,200 a month, to have it. So it's like we were able to eat that money if we had to. And then plus when we went there, it was just, it had a pool and a tennis courts, and we were right across the street from the beach and, all that stuff. So we had kind of changed our mind to endure that in a easier sense of, deal. So anyway, I'm talking out my butt here. So anyway, let's go. You guys still want to make a few more calls, or what do you got? You guys up for that?
Thank you for the advice. I appreciate it, everyone.
For sure. All right. What do you think? Al, why don't you, I can't seem to find Doug's number. Do you have it in front of you by chance?
Yeah, just give me a second. I'll get it for you.
I don't know what I did with it. Oh, wait. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go Ed, Gulia. Oh, wait, I got one coming in right now. Let me get it while it's hot. Hello, this is Mark.
Hi, Mark. This is Tim Clow. You had texted me about a property that we have for sale in Bella Vista.
Okay.
I'm just returning your call.
All right. Great, Tim. Thank you for calling me back. I was hoping maybe I could ask you a couple questions about it, and maybe you could ask me a few. My son and I are looking for an investment out there, and
Okay.
if we can come together, that'd be great. If it doesn't sound like a good deal, you can just tell me no. How about that?
Yeah, sounds great,
All
Mark.
right, great, Tim. So, hey, Tim, how long you guys been living there, and what's got you selling it?
We've been living here for 2.5 years. We purchased the property last year to flip, and actually we're planning on renting it. But the market has been so hot that we just decided instead of renting it, let's just sell it.
Okay.
So my wife and I have flipped several houses, and so this one was more of the same. This one, however, was a complete remodel.
Oh,
So
wow.
we took it all the way down to the studs. It's basically a brand new house on a firm foundation. So new HVAC system, new roof, we added a bathroom, new air conditioner. So it is almost a brand new house.
Wow. How much did you end up putting into it?
Over $100,000.
Wow. Okay. Well, good thing you did it when you did,
Yeah.
because now it probably would have been over 200,000, right?
Right, exactly. If we did most of the work ourselves, except for all that super complex stuff like electricity, roofing, and plumbing.
Gotcha. And then what are you asking for it now?
$260,000.
260. Okay. How long you guys had it for sale?
Just a week. In
Okay.
fact, we've gotten some good traction. Since we haven't gotten a full price offer, we're actually going to list it within the weekend. So, we could do one or two things, Mark. If you're serious and you're interested, then we could work on a contract before we have it listed with an agent.
Mm-hmm.
But after Saturday, when it lists, then we'll have to go through him.
Gotcha.
And I would assume he'll probably have. I mean, the plan is to market it as much as
Right. So you're looking to get it sold pretty quick. I mean, we're kind of looking to do something like as soon as today, if we could. So, what is the? I mean, if we were to do like an all cash thing, do you have a low? Like what the what would be the least you think you could take on it if we were to do straight up just cash and take care of all the closing costs and all that stuff?
Correct. Versus loan that in the end, if we didn't go through real, they signed a contract.
Okay. Right. Well, as an investor, we're trying to make some money too. So,
Yeah.
well, let's see. I mean, you mentioned that you were thinking about renting it. What do you think the place would rent for? No, I'm out in California.
California. Okay,
Yeah.
where's that?
Sonoma County.
Okay. My brother lives in San Diego,
Oh, okay. Awesome.
so not too close, but
Right.
yeah. So it is. It's right by the lake, so you're less than a quarter mile from the lake. There's
Mhm.
a bike mountain biking trail right from the house.
Right.
So it's a great. So
Right.
a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. Those usually go anywhere from 800 to 1,000.
Okay.
However, because of location, I think you could easily get over 1,000.
Okay. Well, Tim, let me ask you this. If I was to give you the full 260, or maybe even a little bit above that, you wouldn't be open to doing something creative with me for maybe a year or so, and and then I could pay you off then, give you a little bit of down payment money. That wouldn't work for you, would it?
No, we're
No?
looking to sell it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, Tim. Well, listen, I appreciate it. Sounds like it might not be a good fit, but I appreciate you taking the time to give me a call.
Yeah.
All right.
Absolutely, Mark. Thanks for the call.
Talk to you later. All right. Too long, 5 minutes. All right. Al, you got that number?
Yeah, it is 509 949 2171.
Thank you.
Hello.
Oh, hey, Doug, it's Mark. We talked to each other about your place over there in Orville the other day.
Uh-huh.
How's it going?
Oh, pretty good.
I just was calling to follow up like I said I would.
Uh-huh.
And wanted to see if we could actually make something happen with this. Does that sound like we could, or what?
No,
No?
I got to get those guys out, get the thing cleaned up, and get a more accurate assessment of what the situation is there.
So would you wouldn't want me to just take over take the tenants over and get that out of your hair so you don't have to deal with it? You got a lot of other properties to deal with, I know.
Well, if you wrote me a big old check down the title company and I just go get the check and walk away, yeah. I don't want to fool around. Did you read the article in the Wall Street Journal about wholesalers tying stuff up?
No, I didn't read that.
Yeah.
So what were they talking about?
Oh, they're tying up the property at little or no down, and well, not trying to resell the paper.
Gotcha. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we do a little bit of that too, no doubt. But
I'm sorry. You got a nice day.
All right. Well, Doug, wait. Before you go. Oh well. That didn't happen.
I guess that one's done.
Yeah. I was thinking about trying to see if you would do an option, non-exclusive option on it, but I think he's not into that. So, all right. So people are dropping like flies on here. So I think I'm gonna just keep making calls. You guys up to making a few calls, Golia still, or?
Sure.
Yeah. And Al, all right, it'll just be the three of us. So let's kick some butt,
Yeah.
make some
sure.
money today. Take some action, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. So it's Jada, you don't have to make calls if you don't want to. You can just hang in and listen. We are good to go here. So let's see. I'm gonna share my screen. You guys do you got anything? Julia, is there anything else you wanted to talk about? Like as far as um, anything paperwork wise or any of that other stuff?
Yeah, maybe just to go over because we have a long weekend, right? I mean, for us, for the group.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just to go over the contract, just in case if I'll need to send some, like, but I don't know how to do. I mean, I know how to do it. We should have it in the Trello, right?
Yeah. I mean, I can do that together with you one-on-one if you want also. So it's not a big
Yeah.
deal.
Okay, that'll be great.
Yeah. And then I'll set it up so that I'll do the highlighter thing, the yellow thing, so you know exactly where to
Yeah.
make the changes and stuff like that. So
Yeah. Yeah,
and-
if we could also go over like a closing, just in case, if I'm not going to be able to reach you or anything, so I don't get panicked. And
Yeah. Yeah, you'll be able to reach me. I have a wedding I have to do on Saturday from 2:00 on, but pretty much before that we'll be good to go. So and I think I'm going surfing Sunday. That's my goal. All right. So
I got a quick question, Mark.
Yeah.
Yep. So I talked to a guy yesterday in Oregon and Grants Pass, and he had a 5 acres. He with a kind of a 1960s house, 2,000 square feet, 3-bed, 2-bath. It's a little quirky, he said. Kind of dated. 5 or 3. The bedrooms are huge. 3 big bedrooms. His wife passed away last year, and he's trying to sell it to move to California. He's going to go fly down to California today to propose to his girlfriend. But so he threw it up on Zillow at $475, and then he reduced it down to $425. And I texted him, and he said he would take $350 cash.
Ooh.
I don't know if it's worth even $350. I did call and have a pretty good conversation with him.
Want to take a look at it right now?
Well, there's no pictures really, but
Okay,
just
we
land.
can still kind of get it's just land. And
Well, it's
there's
got a house.
on?
It's they've been living in the house. It's just got wood heat, but it's he says it's decent, but there's no pictures. But I don't know what to do with it. If I should just pass, if there's anything there, I don't.
I would say get it under contract, then figure it out. Okay. So let's take a look at it. We can look at it on PropStream. All right.
Sure.
Let me see. Am I sharing my screen yet?
Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah. So can I go now? Then I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna go with the phone calls by myself now.
Right.
And whenever you have a time, just text me, and then we can go over the paper whenever you're ready.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Bye, Al.
Goodbye. See ya.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
See if this is gonna work.
Boy, it's just us now.
Yeah. It's okay. Me and you are gonna make the money, dude.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Yeah, I was talking to Justin yesterday. He took the live call last night, and I was just kind of trying to get inside his mind and just kind of see how he moves through his leads so quickly, because I don't want to. I feel like it's a numbers game, and
totally.
Kind of like what you were saying earlier. I just am focused on lease options right now, and maybe a wholesale, like Doug. But
if it comes up.
Yeah, I
Right?
don't want to get on any other paths right now.
Yeah.
I think they're rabbit holes, and I don't have any interest in going down them. Either the seller fits what I'm looking for, or I'm not going to try to create something creative or.
Yeah, I can't, for some reason, prop stream won't come up. Let's see, let me try it again, see what happens.
Oh, that's too bad.
If not, you can just give me the address. What's the address? Do you have it in front of you?
Yeah, I do. It's 673 Marcy Loop, MARCYLOOP Road, Grants Pass.
I do have a pretty good buyer's list in that area too. So we had a couple other properties that, so he's got it listed on Zillow at 425, and you said he'd go 350,
He
right?
said, he texted me back, said he'd take 350 cash. He was kind of firm at that number. I couldn't get him down anymore, but he's definitely motivated. He wants to sell. He wants to move in with his girlfriend in California. Yeah.
So I'm doing the little quick little comp thing here. See what we come up with. So we'll go 90 days. Should cut it down some. Okay, so just got to let a couple people in here. Hold on. Okay, done. Okay, so let's see. What did we come up with? We got 29 results. So how many bedrooms do you know?
Yeah, 3-bed, 1 bath. Yeah.
One. We'll do exact match just to see how that works. Done. Okay, so. And it has some acreage, right?
5 acres. There's another small outbuilding, 700 square feet on the property.
What do they use that for? Do you know?
He said it's like a bunk house. People could sleep in it.
Oh, cool.
Kind of thing, or a shop for.
Okay, so we're dialed in here now, dude. Check this out. So, I mean, obviously we don't know the condition of the house, and these are not going to be exactly the same.
No, he said it's older and quirky, so I don't know if
yeah, that's fine too. So you got 11 results, and we got pretty much this one, which is pretty funky.
Is that a mobile home?
I don't think it is.
It looks like a mobile home. Manufactured.
Yeah, it might be, or manufactured, right? Okay. So that's sort of a weird one. That's not really a comparable. I mean, maybe it isn't a comparable, maybe it's not, but I mean, dude, look at these prices. We're looking pretty good.
325. There's like 350, 325, and 260.
Yeah. So I mean, what you take an average
Of 300. Oh, 290. 265, 350, and 300 divided by 3.
Yeah, but I mean, these are nicer. I don't know, man. I think you could go. I think you should go for it.
You can
I
always
can't-
cancel the contract, you
Right,
know.
right. So let's see. I want to go back to that.
Just one thing, guys. You guys are on YouTube as well, so
Whoops.
just be careful with the address. So, you know, there's like good people out there, but there's also, you know,
Good point. Good point.
if you
Okay.
want to put it in the chat.
Yeah, the address is not there anymore. Let's call him right now. Can we do that?
You want? Yeah. You want to call him?
You want me to call him, or do you want to call him? You should call him because you already talked to him.
Okay.
Say- just say, hey, yeah, I talked to my partner and I think we can go with that. Can I write an agreement today?
Okay, so just 10-day inspection, or what are we
Yeah.
looking at?
So it'll
Shoot for
be
15 days. Try to see 15 to 20 and
right.
to see
Yeah,
what
just go
he says.
15 business days. So here's what we should say. Go. So what was it again that he wanted? 325 or 350?
350.
350. Okay, so yeah, we'll go 350. 30-day close, 30-day close, 30-day business close, 30 business day close. Right?
Yeah.
15 business day inspection. Take care of all the closing costs, and that's pretty much it.
Okay, and non-exclusive?
No, it's not non-exclusive. This is not non-exclusive. This is a regular
This is a
contract.
contract. Yeah.
This
Purchase
isn't
and
a
sell?
purchase and sale agreement. Yes.
So just change the non-exclusive to exclusive.
The
we
non-exclusive
don't-
for the option.
Yeah, the non-exclusive is for the option.
I'm sorry.
Non-exclusive is for the option. So we're just gonna do. So yeah, you don't have to say anything about exclusive or non-exclusive to them. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go.
All right. Let me find it here real quick. And
All right, I'm gonna take some action and make a call. Okay.
sure. Yeah, I'm pulling it
And
up.
then
Go ahead.
get it all ready and. Hey, you guys can't hear me.
Been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
All right. Go again. Tell me when you're ready, okay?
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, my computer is slow today.
Hello?
Oh, hey, it's Mark. I was giving you a call about your place in Clarksville.
Yes. How can I help you?
Who am I talking to?
Talking to Jim Pence.
Hey, Jim. I wanted to see if it'd be all right if I asked you a couple questions about the place, and you can ask me if you like, and love to see if we can make something work. But if not, you could just fire me. How's that sound?
Okay. Go ahead.
So what? How long you guys been living there? What's got you selling it now?
We do not live there.
Okay.
It is my wife's parents' home. They're deceased.
Oh, gotcha.
And we have remodeled and rebuilt it completely from the ground up, basically.
Oh, wow. Okay. So what you guys just don't need it anymore, or just kind of?
No, we're just selling it. We don't need the asset.
I see.
So we're just selling it to be able to focus. We spent the last over a year reconstruction I did, and we're retired. And
Okay.
so we don't have we've had some rent homes and we have basically been selling them off. We sold 2 last year.
Oh.
We got maybe one more to sell here, and then we're looking at downsizing our home and stuff. So we're just trying to reduce everything. But the house has been totally redone. It has subfloor in it, which it had water under it for a number of years. So the subfloor was not in good shape. So I tore it out completely.
Okay.
And rebuilt it.
Gotcha.
Put
And
moisture
then,
barriers under the sub pump and everything underneath it. It's remodel was basically everything cabinets, everything, lighting, plugs, switches. People don't even think about plugs and switches until they get and realize that
all that
switches
stuff
are
adds
old
up,
and
right?
Yeah. Can't plug into a switch without running out. So everything's been redone in the house, and the outside's been sealed. All the bricks been sealed and with enamel paint. So it's in good shape.
I see. And what are you asking for it again?
It's $235.
Okay.
It's $101 a square foot.
I see.
And it's on a little lot. It's almost an acre.
Gotcha. Are you flexible on that at all? I mean, if we're to do like all cash deal and close quickly, take care of all the closing costs?
Well, I don't know how much I could give on that if I wasn't closing costs and things of that nature. There could be some giving on it.
Okay.
But I don't see a lot of room, but I see potentially some.
Okay.
Don't have those individual costs.
Right. All right, Jim. I mean, are you looking to sell it quickly, or are you guys not in a super hurry?
Well, we're not in any need to sell it, but we'd like to see it sell so we can move on.
Gotcha.
Because I still go in there about once every 2 weeks and mow and weed eat and check on the place. And I got a neighbor that keeps an eye on it and stuff like that. So,
gotcha.
I just spending a year traveling down there. See, I live approximately an hour and a half away.
Oh wow.
From it in Arkansas.
So, how long you had it for sale?
I had it for sale now for probably a month.
Oh, wow.
Maybe.
And you get any offers yet, or no? You get any offers yet?
Yeah, I got interest and I got offers. Some of the offers are, I have to explain to them, they're seeking to lease it for a couple of years and then buy it at the full price. And I'm like, I'm not into that kind of program because I just need to sell it and move on. I'm trying to get down to where I don't have anything to worry about.
Right. I'm curious, I mean, I do a lot of that too. I'm just curious, what is it that you don't like about that? Just from my knowledge.
Well, we've done it before. And first off, your value of your property right now is something you can actually touch, basically. And in 2 years, that value could be bottomed out, could be gone down considerably. So you end up lose, and you're still dealing with issues where their income, their assets, their ability to keep up, their job security, and all that plays into the fact that it could end up you lose a lot of money just doing that, even though they're paying you a payment or something.
Yeah, we've always had we've had pretty good luck with it. We get good families in there, that definitely do buy them. We've had a pretty good results on it. But sounds like that might not be a good thing for you right now, and and I'm not sure that this is a good fit. But I appreciate your time. Thanks so much for taking the call.
All right.
All right. Take
care.
Thank you. Way too long. Mateo, you got to be yelling at me to get off the phone. What could I have done different there? Anything? He wasn't motivated.
He was not motivated. He already got like a few offers like that. That was a good question though. Like asking him, "Man, you got some good offer." He went straight away. Oh, I already turned down a lot of lease options, so you already know you don't have to waste your time.
Right.
Yeah.
But you did great, man. I like it.
I like it when people say, "Oh, I don't know how to do that." I like that question of, "Well, what is it that you don't like about it? What is it that you don't like about it?" Yeah. Then you can start going through. I listened to the Justin thing about the where he's got the deal where, or the thing where he's talking about the objections, the really where it's got him and Alex. Alex is asking the question and he's answering the question, and they're saying, "Well, now you answer." So I listened to that this morning. That's freaking so good. I love that stuff, man.
Yeah, I love it too, man. You can listen while you're.
Yeah.
That's great.
He doesn't give me enough time to answer the question myself, though. I gotta pause it every time. I'm like, no. Then they go on to the next question. So
crazy.
All right, Al, you ready?
Yeah, man, I am.
hold on. I was going to make
Yeah.
a call, follow-up call. So
I'm definitely ready, but what do I tell them? I have buyers in the area. How do
just
I
tell them you
answer?
want to buy it. Say, hey, I'm looking to buy the thing. Let's get this under contract today. Okay.
Let's
Okay.
go, Al.
I want
Woo-hoo.
to buy it today. Here's the I'll send you over a contract and, I'll send you a rough draft. When is a good time for us to get back to you and we can go over this and make sure that we feel comfortable with it and get it signed.
Okay.
Get your okay, maybe.
What's that?
Get your okay, so it doesn't look so. Well, there is like, if you don't say sign, but you say okay, sometimes they feel like less pressure. Agreement instead of
Get your okay
contract.
on it. Mhm.
Get your okay on it. It will be feel like less.
Yeah.
Makes
Push it.
sense.
Yeah, I kind of like that whole rough draft thing. So yeah, let's just get it. Just tell them, hey, yeah, that sounds good. I think those numbers work for us. I'd like to send you over an agreement. When's a good time when we can follow up and go over it and make sure we can get it signed?
There you go.
All right.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Don't forget the email address, because sometimes we say
Yeah.
that and we're so excited, but we forget to take the email.
Definitely. Yeah. Pretty important part of the puzzle. All right. I got him queued up here. I'll give him a call.
Go ahead.
Look in the chat too, in case we come up with something.
Okay.
Answer.
This is Mel Galley, and thank you for calling. I'll get right back to you as soon as I can.
Call a second time.
Yeah, call a second time.
Call a second time.
Oh God, I'm scared with these two on here. They're gonna be like on steroids. Mateo and
Dude,
God.
I call like
It works.
sometimes 3-4 times.
It actually works too, believe it or not.
God. Block.
Okay. Here we go.
Just say, sorry, I accidentally hung up. All right, just leave him a message. Tell him you're ready to write the contract today.
Send him a text. That way he'll send you the
Yeah.
email.
That's a
Oh,
good
yeah.
idea.
And thank you for calling. I'll get right back to you as soon as
I'll
I
leave my
can.
voicemail.
And have a great day.
It sounds like Ed. Thank you for calling. And have
Yeah.
Mr. Rogers' neighborhood.
All right, Mateo, you want to make a call?
Yeah. Let me pull the lead. All right, Port St. Lucie. Let's go.
Flip with Rick area.
Yeah, there you go.
You're punishing yourself, dude.
Nah,
Where do you live?
Palm Beach.
All right. I just left a voicemail, and he may be on a plane. Like I said, he's gonna
that's
fly
right.
down to California
Yeah.
today, so he's
Right.
gonna visit with you. I think coming to
Hey,
see
yeah.
you.
Who moves out of Oregon to California? I don't know about that. It's usually the other way around.
Hey, Mark,
Yo,
quick question I want to ask you.
absolutely, buddy. Hey, thanks
that
for coming
call
on
you-
today, bud.
Thanks, Mark. Appreciate it. That call you just made to the one whose parents had passed, the probate, I guess. How did that go? Because I got a call came in, I couldn't hear the rest of it. Did you get any traction on that one, or how did that go?
No, they were they had fixed the whole place up. They're pretty much stuck on their price and they don't want to do anything creative. He had said something about not doing a bunch of people called him about lease options, and then I asked him, what is it that you don't like about it? And then he kind of, he wasn't motivated at all.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah,
Gotcha.
it took me 5 minutes though, a little bit too long to get off the phone, really trying to work on the, getting
Yeah.
out of the, getting out of that is sooner, but it's all just a part of the game, right? Part of the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah. Sure.
So,
Okay. Yeah. Didn't mean to interrupt. I was just
no,
curious.
it's all good, dude. Great to hear from
All
you. What you got going on? You got any deals happening? I'd love to hear it.
Yeah, I do have a few deals going on. I got one that I'm working on that's a bank owned.
Cool.
It's a REO, and it's a little tricky though because it just they before I can get the property, I have to put my earnest money up, and it's got something to do with the auction or something. The broker said, and we got to put earnest money up before they even consider my offer. And if they don't accept my offer, then I get my earnest money back. But they won't even accept my offer unless I put the earnest money up. So, and you can't see the property because it has tenants living in it. But everything worked out because I went by there and spoke to the tenant, and she let me in, and I had a chance to look at it. And I got some people coming by Friday to take a look at it. It's a little mold in the basement. I got a mold remediation guy coming. And I also got a contractor coming and a plumber and electrician coming because all that needs work. And I'm gonna get some prices then. I already got a buyer that buys in the area. In fact, he's buying some bankruptcy properties from me, but because of the bankruptcy, we're not able to sell them to him. It's gonna take us some time to get that done.
Wow.
I'm just trying to really get some. I'm gonna be as quick as possible because I'm holding up a lot of time. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna get this one done so I can get a deal done, while we're waiting on the bankruptcy. So
nice.
Everything's
cool.
gonna work out.
Great job, Aaron. That's freaking awesome to hear, buddy. I love it. Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have another lead to try to call.
What's that?
I have another one. So let's see if somebody picked. I didn't have not even one that picked up the phone this morning.
Okay.
That's right.
Corey, you up for making a call or no? No worries if not.
No, go ahead, man. I'm still working on my leads right now.
Okay.
But I do
any luck with that or?
Yeah, I got some luck on it. Matter of fact, I was talking to a lady. That's why I wasn't in earlier because I've been talking to this lady on this one lead. But I didn't know if it was a good deal. And here's the kicker with it, man. It sounds like a good deal, but I don't think it's enough meat on the bones. I can't get no pictures of the house. When I look it up on PropStream, no info comes up. I had to go to the county assessor to find out any info on the house. And she won't come down too much on the price. She did, she got it listed on Zillow for $95, but she came down said to $75. But she also said it needs about $20,000 in repairs. So and I looked up and I was just watching because I had to go in and watch you go through Zillow right quick, and kind of do the comparables in that area since I can't get any photos of nothing. Right. And I just don't think it's enough meat on the bones. And some of the houses that's in that area, they sold for 87, 105, 97. So it's not a lot of room if you take off the 4 repairs. I offered her a low ball offer and she didn't accept that, and she wasn't into the lease. And she said she would take. I offered her 55, and she said she would take 75. But so I don't know.
What about maybe seeing if she might want to just do the option thing?
Well, as far as lease option?
No, just the straight option. Because
how does that work what's the difference?
Well, there's not a lot of difference. Just the option part is you can do it. You just give them what they want. So you got her down to 70, right?
Yeah, and 75.
75. Just say, yeah, well, what if we were to just do an option, just give me an option to purchase it. And then you can put it out there, see what you can get for it. It's like what
but I really don't know how to explain how to ask her for an option to buy. It's like I send her a letter of intent, and this is just basically I want to buy it, but I don't, or I want to buy it,
Well,
but buy
it
it
would be
later?
like this. So let's just role play it a little bit. So you're the seller. I'm
Okay.
the buyer.
All
We've
right.
already gone through the whole thing. We've got it down to 75,000, and you could say, well, I don't know if that a regular purchase and sales agreement would work, but what if I was to give you 75, and maybe you could just give me an option to purchase it, and then I can take it out, I can put it out there to my funders and see what happens. Something like that wouldn't work for you, would it?
Well, I already got somebody that's willing to give me 72 in cash right now.
Okay.
And I'm willing to do that, but they're willing to give me 72 cash right now. So, and I told them I would give them a response by the end of the day.
Okay. Well, what's holding you back from taking that offer?
I'm trying to work with you. I liked how you talked to me yesterday.
Maybe you should just take that 72,
I'm thinking about it, but I know we didn't discuss it, but the lot next door comes with it.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know if that helps you, butter your bread, if on that deal.
I like that. That's good. Yeah. So, you could just say, well, I'm at 75, it's just, we could do it as a non-exclusive, if you find somebody that you want to, basically we could do an option at 75. It could be a non-exclusive option, meaning that, if you find somebody, that wants to give you more than that, then we could just cancel our agreement. Something like that wouldn't work, would it?
Okay, so you're saying if you shot me a offer for 75, and if I don't find somebody, how long of a time frame I got to give you on that?
We could probably do 30 days, right? It's off the role play here. So basically, you're giving them an option that's 75. You got 30 days. You don't have to do any inspections or any of that other BS, so
yeah.
And if you do non-exclusive, then you can just give them like $10 or something for the option consideration. And if they balk on the $10, you just say, hey, well, look, you can cancel this deal, if you get somebody else, this is, and then you can go back into the, hey, I got a group of people that I work with, which is us, right? And I can get a ton of eyes on that property. So, it's kind of a can't lose situation for you, because, if you find somebody else that wants to give you more than that, then we cancel the deal. And if you, if not, we can just kind of see. And then what that does, so it's like we talked about this, we've been talking about this, an auction agreement gives you options, right?
Right.
So now you can put it out there to realtors or other investors or other situations and kind of see what happens. And then you can always go back and say, hey, this is kind of what I came up with. Does this make sense? Would you be open to something like this? So, and it could be anything. I mean, I know he didn't say he wanted to do a lease option, but let's just say you found somebody that wanted to put down, $20,000 on a $75,000 house. Hey, what if we were to give you 15 right now and make payments for a year, $750 a month? Of course you can say no, but it's kind of, that's what's really cool about the option, is it gives you options, right?
Okay. So like, say for instance, if she was to do that, say for instance, she's still advertising it like on Zillow and everything. So yeah. I wouldn't advertise it, would I? I would just bring it to the group, right?
Well, you can bring it to the group, and you could advertise it. You can put it on Facebook. You can put it on Craigslist. Hey, I got a signable contract.
Because Corey, the option agreement has that clause in there that allows you to advertise. Does he have an option agreement, though, Mark? Does he? I don't know.
It's in the Trello thing.
I probably got it. Yeah. Okay.
If you don't have it, I can send it to you for sure.
Okay. Yeah, I just didn't quite understand it, so I didn't even think of that situation. But okay, let me ask you this then. The part that I didn't consider when I first gave her the lowball price is I wasn't aware that the lot next door was included. So it's a whole nother lot. Like you can build a house next door. It's the same size as her house. So to me, does that sweeten up the deal?
Right up Sandra's ballpark
God.
right there.
Right.
That's so funny because I'm doing an option right now on land too, Corey. I just sent an agreement out on an option on a land.
Yeah, that's the best way to go, I think.
Yeah, I had done it. I tried to do it for 60 days and they got mad. And they didn't want I sent them an agreement, just an exclusive sales and purchase agreement for 60 days. They didn't like that. They told me that I'm going to be tying up the property. So then what I send them an option instead, where it gives them the right to, to go ahead and entertain other offers that are higher than what I had offered to them. But what that does is that if they do get an offer that's higher than me, they give me 48 hours to match that offer and then close in 30 days.
Oh, that's cool.
Right.
I like that. Where'd you get that from? Yeah. That's awesome. You added that.
I just thought about that.
Yeah, good job, girl.
Yeah, that's very clever, isn't it?
Good job. Good job. Thanks.
Because it kind of gives me
being water.
Yeah, exactly. It still gives me more than 30 days. You know what I'm trying to say? And then this is an off-market lot too. So I know it's not being marketed. They wanted me to come at the price that they had purchased it at. And I said, I understand that you purchased it at 20. I said, but the land right now is not assessed at 20 because I offered them like 14 or something like that, something around that number. So, but I sent to them, here's a rough draft of the option agreement. If everything looks good, I send you an e-fax of the signature. So, but yeah.
That's cool, Sandra. I like that a lot.
Hey,
That's really good.
Sandra, do you mind uploading that on the Trello? Can I borrow that?
Yeah, listen, you have my number. Give me a call. We could talk offline.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Beautiful. That's good. Yeah. So hey, that'd be worth a shot, right? What's the worst thing that can happen? Tell me the worst thing. Tell me the worst thing that can happen.
Shit, we cancel the contract. So
or she says no, right?
Yeah. Okay, that'll work. That helps me out a lot, man.
Fired up, dude. That's great, man. That is freaking cool stuff. So good job. Good job. So
cool.
All right. So we've been going 2 hours altogether. I think we're about ready. I'm about ready to take a little break. Go
surfing.
I wish. The weather, the surf is just shit.
Rough.
Right? So it's just too windy, man. It's been like 40-mile-an-hour winds every day. So I went 2 times last weekend, so I can't really complain.
You can't complain about that.
Yeah. So, but anyway, hey, I want to thank you all for being on. I really appreciate you guys being on this. This is awesome. So, and I think so tomorrow, no call lab. Ooh, nice shirt, Corey. Way to go, dude.
Yeah,
what a babe.
Wait, Corey, how did you get that?
Through the whatchamacallit, that one time when we were doing the bingo, I won it one time.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, it inspires me so I can get my shit together.
Mark won that for me. He got me a 3-minute time thing. I haven't opened it yet.
Oh, you did. That's what you got. Oh, cool. Well, we gotta start using that thing.
I know.
So.
I know.
All right. So
Sandra, I'm sorry, Mark.
No, no worries.
Sandra.
Yes.
Yes, this is Aaron. Can I get your information? Would you consider a partner on that piece of land you got?
Let me go ahead and put my number in put your number in there and I just screenshot and we'll go from there.
Can you do that on the phone there, Aaron? I don't know. Is that possible?
Oh, can
you?
Oh.
Yeah, you can go to chat.
I'm going to chat. I'm gonna do it now.
What market are you in, Aaron?
I'm in the Chicago market.
Okay.
Are you licensed or are you just, how are you doing that out there in that Illinois with that?
Double closing in Illinois, but Indiana is where I try to stay at. Yeah, I try to stay at Indiana. It's right next to me.
Gotcha. So, Mateo, you got something good going on right now? Can we listen in or what? He looks pretty focused.
What did you say about the call lab tomorrow, Mark? I
No
didn't
call
hear.
lab tomorrow.
No call lab.
call lab.
Okay. Okay.
So
You get that, Sandra?
I did. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, y'all. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the support, man. It's freaking awesome. So let's kick some ass tomorrow. You guys know how to get a hold of me if you need to, and let's take some action.
Mark, can you
All
stay
right.
here for like 5 minutes, please, Mark? Just 5 minutes. Can you stay on? 5 minutes?
Yeah, sure.
please?
Yeah.
Hold on a second. I need to.
Okay.
What do you want to do? What are you trying to do?
Who, me?
Yeah. Do you
No,
want
I
to talk
was-
to me afterward or?
Yeah, afterwards. Yeah, we could do afterwards, or we could do this after everybody gets out. So that's what I was gonna say.
All right, I don't know how to do that.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
I'm gonna shut it down. Did you want to
Okay.
go over some paperwork or something?
I didn't want to go over some paperwork. I just wanted to kind of just see what like
Where we're at.
where we're at exactly without
Okay.
without the text. Yeah.
Actually, hold on.